Notice me, Taylor, but did she really go? Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Harry's wife apparently went to see Taylor Swift recently. Taylor Swift is arguably one of the most famous pop stars on the planet at the current time, and she's embarking on her Eras tour, which has resulted in hordes of Swifties, as her fans are known, going into meltdown attempting to get tickets as they obsess over Taylor Swift and know everything about her life and her music. The Swifties' life goal, of course, is to meet Taylor Swift and tell her how much she has changed their lives and what she means to them. She's clearly very popular and successful, not really my cup of tea. As you know, Depeche Mode are the firm favourites of your glorious narrator, and I'm delighted to say that not long after this video has been recorded, I'll be heading off to jump on a plane and fly to beautiful Norway, and install myself in Oslo in anticipation of seeing them in concert tomorrow. So, see you there. After enjoying them again in Krakow last week, it's more mode this week, so all good for me. But returning to matters of Harry's wife. Harry's wife, of course, has attempted to harness Taylor Swift in the past by trying to get her to go onto Arsey Wipes. Taylor Swift, a savvy individual and far superior in terms of the manipulative stakes to Harry's wife, decided no, and didn't even bother to say no in person. She just did so utilising one of her own staff. Accordingly, this has been done to ensure that she's not tainted by the lower status Harry's wife. Taylor Swift is no fool in that regard. The suggestion is, however, that Harry's wife has attempted again to harness the popularity and fame of Taylor Swift with the suggestion that she attended a concert in Los Angeles, that apparently she was there on Tuesday night and enjoyed the Bejeweled Singers show at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, alongside her British bestie Lucy Fraser. Apparently she was jamming out to Swift's greatest hits. Now, this is all rather interesting because just recently, Harry's wife has been on a bit of a publicity blitz, hasn't she? Last week, apparently, she celebrated her 42nd birthday early without Harry by seeing the Barbie movie with good friend Portia de Rossi and a few other pals, although there were no pictures of it. She has been going on this publicity blitz. We've been told about her new inner circle of friends, Victoria Jackson, etc., how she was pally with John Travolta, that she and Harry have purchased the film rights, or rather used Netflix money to obtain the film rights of Meet Me by the Lake. There's been the usual diet of dross pumped out by People.com, Tatler, Cosmopolitan, Marie Claire, and of course Hello, telling us about things relating to her wedding from 5 years ago, telling us about the places that she likes to go, telling us about things about her house, just dragging up the past once again to regurgitate it, anything that can be done to keep her in the public eye. All very tedious, but we've also had her pap walking more as of late, being caught on camera as the Duchess of Beige once again with the surprise phone call in the garden, and appearing as Zebra Crossing by Grift, emerging from a restaurant with the Prince of Pink Pancakes in the background. Not so long ago, we had her going into a sushi bar. We also had her apparently going on a hike and being papped, going down to a farmer's market and being papped, leaving an office with old Ginger Bollocks as well. And so the paps keep catching her, which of course is entirely likely because she tips them off. And yet, there's no pictures of her attending the Taylor Swift concert. For someone so camera-hungry of Harry's wife, you'd have thought that we would have been treated to a splash of photographs of her with her British bestie and a few other pals, jiving the night away, getting down to some Taylor Swift hits, but nada, niente, nothing. You'll recall that she was photographed back with Harry at the sporting event in April, where she gave him a public devaluation, rebuffing a smooch from him. So they were photographed there inside a stadium, very easily located. And we know, because of Harry's wife's hunger for the camera, she'd have readily told the paparazzi, you can photograph me, I've got these seats in the VIP area, etc., or at least somewhere in the stands, for the Taylor Swift concert, but no pictures. Which causes one to question, were you actually there? And Throne Anon, posting in St. Harry's Wife on Reddit, makes a useful observation that at the concert, the paparazzi managed to photograph the following: Kristen Bell, Gigi Hadid, Mindy Kaling, Blake Lively, Kevin Costner, Questlove, Selena Gomez, Flavor Flav, Channing Tatum, Reese Witherspoon, Emma Stone, Courtney Cox, and Laura Dern. This poster makes the relevant observation that, is it the case, therefore, that people want a picture of Flavor Flav more than the Duchess of Sussex? Has her popularity dropped that much? Or, more likely, is it the case that no picture was taken of her because she didn't go? Given her propensity for being papped so readily, and we've seen the evidence of that just recently, and the publicity drive that she's going on, one would have thought that she would have ensured that plenty of pictures emerged of her attending it. Adam Sandler was there, and he appeared on a live feed, but Harry's wife, nothing whatsoever. And it really does suggest that she wasn't there, and instead, she wasn't invited, she wasn't given tickets, she couldn't get in the VIP area. But it's another instance of her jumping on the bandwagon. The Eras Tour is hugely popular. It gets lots of press. Taylor Swift is a megastar. And therefore, Harry's wife's publicity team will be thinking, this is a good thing for you to get involved. It wouldn't surprise me if they attempted to get access to VIP or to go backstage, and Taylor Swift, not a fucking chance. I'm not having that pleb turn up. The fact is, she didn't go. If she had, pictures would have been all over the place. Instead, what she might well have done was stay at home and watch a few YouTube videos of Taylor Swift whilst consuming some Sauvignon Blanc and being Harry's wife, no mates. Her publicity team put this out because of the popularity of Taylor Swift to make it look like Harry's wife is popular, to make it seem like she does the things that you would do if you're a Taylor Swift fan, to make it seem as if she's relatable, to keep her in the news. But there's no pictures of it happening, whereas there's pictures of many other people that attended, which really does call into question whether it actually occurred. It wouldn't be a surprise that Harry's wife would engage in such chicanery for the purposes, as always, to assert control over people through these announcements that she attended, to draw fuel from people's reactions, and to maintain her facade, this time in respect of, hey, look at me, I'm cool, down with the kids and do things that you do also. But it really does appear questionable, and it's more likely than not that it simply didn't happen. And she's been caught out again. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.